Have you ever created your scene inside of Unreal Engine and realized that it looks awful? You spent hours trying to fix it and at the end you are still not satisfied with the result. This happens because everything you do with the looks of your scene is a bunch of chaotic decisions, so you become a very inconsistent artist. Sometimes you can get good result, but mostly it's a huge struggle for you. And in order to help you, I'm gonna show a simple system that I developed for myself and it helps me on every project that I do. It has only 5 steps, and if you follow them all, you will have 0 chances to make your scene look bad. And it all starts with the perspective. It helps us understand the depth of space and the placement of objects in relation to each other. In real life we have 2 eyes, and each one sees the world from a slightly different angle. This allows us to easily judge the distance between objects. But the viewer will be looking at our work on a flat screen, where no real depth exists. Our task is to trick their perception and create the illusion. Great artists and directors always structure their compositions in a way that creates multiple layers, using objects in the frame to form leading lines. Let's apply this principle in our work as well. As you can see, now we have a clear separation between the distant and close objects that I just added, as well as our character. It's easy to see the lines in the background, which guides the viewer's attention exactly where I wanted to go. By the way, you may have noticed that I composed the scene using the rule of thirds. You probably heard about it. It's very simple. You just need to place the key objects of your frame along these lines and at their intersections. It's one of the easiest but most effective techniques, and I use it almost on every project. So don't hesitate to do the same, especially if you're a beginner. Look, we simply move the camera and the main character and it already looks better. But we are not done yet. Let's keep building depth in the frame. Our next tool is depth of field, a basic camera setting that you are all familiar with. Let me quickly add it, and boom, now it's even easier for the viewer to understand what's happening in the scene. Another element that's almost always present in visual art is fog. Nowadays fog is used practically everywhere, and we have got so used to it that we hardly notice how fake it often looks. Think about it. How often do you see such dense, concentrated fog in real life? But in an image it works really well and makes the scene much more better. So we'll be using it inside of Unreal Engine. We will make it volumetric and use blueprints to add it to certain areas. Now let's talk about lighting. For this we have a simple rule, just like the rule of thirds, and it always works. The idea is that our main light source is placed at a 45-degree angle to the camera, giving us the primary lighting on our character. Then we add a second light source, called the rim light, at a 135-degree angle, positioned behind and slightly to the side of the character. This helps them stand out from the background, giving us nice shadows and depths. But we still need some more contrast, and this is where color comes in. The most easy solution is to go to this website, where you can see all possible color schemes. You can choose a complementary scheme, split, monochromatic and so on, and then adjust them however you like. I will pick the scheme I like, then simply copy the values into Unreal. And here is our result. I think that it looks great and much more better than the still shots that I started with. And as you probably noticed, I wasn't trying to sell you anything in this video, so if you like the information that I give to you for free, please check out my other videos.